Good day, everyone. Let's talk about the different roasting level and the types of coffee grinds. Light pale. The terms light pale and New England roast are not commonly used in the coffee industry to describe specific roast level. However, light roast generally refers to a shorter roasting duration, resulting in lighter color and more acidic and vibrant flavor profile. Light roasts preserve the original characteristic of the coffee beans, highlighting its origin and sense. The summary of characteristic of light pale, light brown, no oil, toasted flavor, circus notes. Medium city or American roast is a common roast level in the coffee industry. It's fall between light and medium dark roast, resulting in medium brown color and balanced flavor profile. The beans are roasted for a longer duration than light roast, allowing it for more body and sweetness while retaining acidity and brightness. The roast level associated with a well-rounded flavor, including notes and caramel, chocolate, and moderate acidity. American roast is often used interchangeably with the medium city roast and offer pleasant balance between flavor development and acidity. Summarize of characteristic of medium city is medium brown, light oil, balanced flavor, nutty notes. While full high or Venice roast has a 10 days shelf life. The longer roasting duration, a higher temperature, result in more oils being brought to the surface of the bean. While this oil enhance flavor and aroma, they can also contribute to the faster oxidation and rancidity compared to the lighter roast. The characteristic of full high or Viennese roast are dark brown, medium oil, coconuts. Why espresso or French Italian roast has a short shelf life? Espresso roast under extensive oil development during the roasting process. The prolonged roasting duration and the higher temperature cause significant amount of oil to the broth of the surface of the bean, while this oil contribute to the rich and the blood flavor of the coffee. They also accelerate oxidation and the rancidity, leading to the short shelf life. The characteristic of espresso or French Italian roast has shiny black, dark roast flavor, smoky notes.
Light roast coffee beans are typically flavored by a specialty for coffee enthusiasts and those seeking a deeper understanding and appreciation for various coffee varieties. Because they are not heavily darkened during roasting, the natural characteristic of beans such as acidity, brightness, and other inherent flavor remain more pronounced. Bean characteristic: light brown in color, not shiny, light body and no oil. Beans are quite dense, difficult to split, no brittle. Flavor characteristic: higher level of acidity than darker roast, toasted grain taste, delicately nuanced flavor and aroma, likely to be sweet in flavor, remain most of the caffeine from the coffee bean. Common names: Light City, Half City, Cinnamon Roast, and New England. Medium roast. A medium roast refers to a level of coffee bean roasting that falls between light and dark roast. During the medium roast process, the coffee beans are heated to temperature typically 250 Celsius or 380 Fahrenheit, allowing the beans to develop a balanced flavor profile. This roast results in a medium brown color and preserve some of the bean's natural acidity and flavor, while also bringing out a bit of sweetness and body. Bean characteristic: medium brown shade, more body than the light roast and no oil, slightly more brittle, little smoother. Flavor characteristic: milder level of acidity, exhibiting more balanced flavor, aroma, and acidity. Higher level of bitterness than light roast. Caffeine is somewhat decreased. Common names: regular roast, American roast, city roast, and breakfast roast.
Medium dark roast is beans roasted to medium dark reach an internal temperature of 437 degrees Fahrenheit to 446 degrees Fahrenheit. This is during or just after the second crack. This roast will also start showing the oils on the beet surface because the temperatures are high enough. These roasts have a richer, fullest flavor, more body, and less acidity. Vienna Rose and Pool City Rose are some examples of a medium dark roast coffee blend. Bean characteristics of medium dark roast have a richer, darker color with some oil, a little bit shiny, has a heavy body, and in comparison with the light or medium roast. Next is flavor characteristics of medium dark roast. Noticeable flavors and aroma, somewhat spicy in taste, milder acidity than the medium roast, lesser caffeine than the light or medium roast. Next is common names of medium dark roast. Pool City roast or roasted to the beginning of the second crack, after dinner roast and Vienna roast. Dark roast or better known as Kapeng Barako. The roasting temperature for a dark roast is between 464 degrees Fahrenheit to 482 degrees Fahrenheit. There are visible oils on dark roast beans. Typically, you cannot taste any origin flavors in a dark roast, just the effects the roasting process has on the type of coffee beans. French roast is considered the darkest roast and has a pronounced smoky flavor. If coffee beans are roasted longer than a French roast, the oils and sugars in the bean will burn. Dark roasts often have European names because of the popularity of dark roast in Europe, such as Italian roast. Dark roast coffee is one of the best sources of antioxidants. Coffee's dark rich brown color is due to these antioxidants, which can aid in the fight against free radicals, which cause cellular damage and have been linked to cancer. Bean characteristic of dark roast: dark shade of brown to black, with lower density, brittle, smooth in texture, appear shiny and oily. Flavor characteristic of dark roast: low levels of acidity, have a bitter and smoky or even burnt taste, high levels of bitterness when compared to light or medium dark roast. Caffeine is substantially decreased. Common names of dark roast: French roast, Italian roast, espresso roast, continental roast, New Orleans roast, Spanish roast.
Extra coarse grind. Extra coarse grind refers to coffee beans ground into very large particles, resembling rote breadcrumbs. This grind size is typically used for cold brew or certain types of French press brewing methods, as it requires longer steeping times to extract flavors effectively. Coarse grind. The term coarse grind refers to the coffee ground with relatively big coffee bean particles. As its name implies, this means that the water might not pull out as much flavor, and the coffee might not be as bitter as it would be with finer grounds. This grind is perfect for making coffee in a French press. Medium curse grind. Medium curse coffee grind uses specialty devices like coffee solo and chemix brewers. A medium curse grind will be similar in size to a French press grind but less chunky and will feel slightly smoother. If you are using a cone shape pour over, then use a medium fine coffee grind instead.
Fine grind. A fine grind will be similar in the size and feel to that of sugar, It should also be slightly coarser than a grind used for a regular espresso maker. Fine grinds are required because of the short brew time that the coffee grind comes in contact with water. When brewing stub-top espresso, pressure builds up in the espresso maker which forces the water through the fine ground coffee. Extra fine grind. An extra fine grind is the consistency of flour and not used with many different brewing methods. Turkish coffee or instant coffee are the two most well-known brewing methods that use an extra fine grind. As this type of coffee is only in contact with hot water for a short part of its brewing time, it requires a fast extraction speed to get all that great flavor out of the grounds.